All right, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We got the finals here of the 2v2 tournament. Meerkat and Polar Bear Mike, ex-Frandozos versus what was their team name again?
It's maximum velocity or something.
Yeah, but that was
Wait, no, it's not. It is the abusement park.
the Abusement Park. The Abusement Park, Superior One, and Mr. McPopo. The team name was a really big part of this one, you guys, so I had to clarify. And we're joined by Lord WizKid.
And I mean, if we're really talking about team names, then we can go into Meerkats and PBMs, which is...
They would love that.
Yeah. 1 second, let me get this out. I just need to double check I memorize it. It's the... Do you guys remember when we were on Randozers and then Mike left me in the dust? Haha, it's fine. No, haha, I'm seriously okay.
Thank you. Great. So that ricochet hitting both players just to start out the game strong for Superior. These team comps we were talking about when the picks and bans went through, Meerkat, interestingly enough, on the mage this time, where Mike was the mage last, and Meerkat is the solo laner, or the ex-solo laner. Very strong in that lane and very strong on those gods. And Mike, though, is very confident on the warriors in Duel. He's known to play warriors a lot, actually, whenever he does actually queue Duel.
Meerkat taking a huge amount of poke from Superior. At least he can deal back the similar amount of poke. Superior does have that death soul. He can heal up just a tad. Whereas actually Meerkat's gone for the early soul traps, so looking for a very quick Book of Thoth whenever he can get that up. It's just got to keep on farming, because it is pretty expensive. 1,400 gold is quite a lot very early on.
Yeah, for sure. I guess he's just gonna rush down that Thoth and hope to. I mean, it's a great item, Thoth on Thoth. You can't go wrong, but you also can in Duel, given that you can't let your opponents get a great position over you while you're just trying to passively stack that up. It means that you generally won't have that aggressive of a game. And that kind of conflicts with the team comp of having the Ravana. So we'll see. I mean, it's rushing it this early. Maybe he'll be able to get it stacking quickly enough that it won't waste too much time in their overall game plan.
I mean, this is a very common conquest build we're starting to see now, going for the early soul trap rather than going into the starter item and the level 1, which I can't remember off the top of my head. But I guess really he's just trying to make sure he can get into those stacks as fast as possible, to start stacking them as quickly as possible, and make sure he gets out of the item as soon as possible as well, because one of the major things that you have is stacking items take a very long time to actually buy, because they're normally so expensive. I think Book of Thoth itself is 2350 off the top of my head, which is one of the cheaper ones, and it's still very expensive. It takes a lot to really jump from that tier 2 to the tier 3.
Right, exactly. It's a big investment, so you want to make sure that your return on investment doesn't come too late.
Yeah, but at least he's able to get quite a decent amount of poke, especially using that wall, just to make sure PBM being forced off of Superior. This is what I was sort of expecting from the Sobek. Nice little dap and jump into the wall. But PBM
Interesting, he's going for this ult here. He's very low. I'm not sure it's the... Wow, Polar Bear might, just taking him out. I think that was the... Oh, that did hit too. Holy shit, yeah, that hit.
Just a little bit more, and that would have been a very nice double kill coming.
I don't know, did he use his glyph there? I actually didn't get to see.
I think he didn't, actually. He was
so maybe,
forward. Yeah, that would have been a kill if he'd gone for the back, but instead just wanting to make sure he knew exactly where to go to hit that. So at least he forced him away, made sure that there's not a whole lot going to be happening. And now he's got that Book of Thoth started. He can start stacking it, and just a couple of those stacks will guarantee make sure the Superior next time will die.
Yep. A lot of damage already onto Superior. Mike is just being the harasser like we saw Meerkat be last game with the Osiris. He's just going, but maybe going a little too far. There's no pluck up though, I guess, for Sobek yet. He had already used it to try to peel. Oh, look at Meerkat going crazy over here. But he's got to be careful because the puck... Oh, all right. Forces out of beads without actually hitting the puck. That's the best feel, but not quite when you die immediately afterwards. This comp is just so heavy on completely beating you down if you miss any sort of jump in like that or pluck. So that's not a great look.
Oh, nice little dive bomb just to try and make sure that he didn't get hit by that evading punish. But he's still going to die on the tower because they just have so much early game damage. And they're now going to be able to go get this red buff. So the bear Mike should be okay. He is a little bit low, but I don't think Mr. McPopo is going to do anywhere near enough damage to even attempt to take him down. Instead, just playing it a bit more safer, going through the minion waves, just trying to take things out and try and make sure that Meerkat does at least take a bit of poke himself.
Yeah, this is not looking too great for the red team. I think they just, I don't know, I would say they need to dial it back, but they are dialing it back. They're going into their tower and still getting doped so hard. So this is a rough one, man. I mean, Ravan is such a powerful god in this 2v2 environment. I've been saying all day that I think he's definitely the first, first pick, first ban worthy. And yeah, they didn't ban him, so they, blue team first picked him. They did ban out the Hebo, and I think they respect banned the Osiris this time.
Yeah.
Because of Meerkats picking it last game and having a lot of success with it, and instead find themselves, facing the brute force of this Ravan, and Meerkat taking down McPopo while he also cleans up Superior. Oh man, this is not looking good.
Yeah, this is definitely not looking good. At least these guys don't have to worry too much about it because, of course, this is a best of 3. They can accept their mistakes for just a little bit longer and instead go look to do something else coming into the second game.
I don't see this going. I don't see this going anywhere. They need to, I don't know, they need a whole new plan here, both with the composition. I think Sobek is overrated in 2v2. Like I think he's heavily overrated because when you go for the pluck, if they bees it, or I guess you can't say if you miss because like you shouldn't be counting on if you miss. Generally you'd be hitting it. But he gets collapsed on way too easily after the pluck, regardless, I feel like. And I just don't know that he offers enough, like, damage-wise. Usually a bruiser with a mage or a bruiser with an ADC is best. I think the hard guardians aren't quite the comp that you want to draft into.
Yeah, I think another thing as well is these guys also decided to ban out the Osiris and the Hebo. I think they honestly only needed to ban out the Hebo. It was a wise choice respect banning both of them, but I think the Osiris was really more of a flex pick into the specific composition that they had, although he did do very well. But these plucks are just not looking good for Mr. McPopo.
Yeah, man, I don't think he's hit a single one yet, and Meerkat snipes him out again with the ultimate. 3 kills apiece to these guys right now. This is looking like a slaughter. It's unfortunate because the match preceding this one was actually, quite close with these guys. Right now, if you're looking at it, you would think that Meerkat and Polar Bear Mike just, completely stomps this so far. Let's see if Superior and McPopo can, find something going into the next game and just really reorganize and strategize.
Yeah, I mean, this very early Bull Demon King is definitely going to make it even worse for this red team, just making sure that this Phoenix isn't actually going to be doing any sort of damage that's going to allow PBM and Meerkat just to dive even further under this Phoenix. Make sure that Superior and Mr. McPopo just cannot go anywhere except underneath their Titan and underneath the Fountain, which gives PBM and Meerkat just some absolute free time to do even more. You can already see Meerkat has the Obsidian Shard. PBM is slowly building into this Titan's Bane. He's only got it at the rank 2 right now. Meanwhile, on the other side, Superior's actually gone into a Devourer's Gauntlet. He's trying to keep himself alive, but he just doesn't have the damage to really fight these guys.
Yeah, not the play. Same thing as we were talking about last time. If you're this behind, you don't go into a stacking item. You don't go into even lifesteal, in my opinion. It's just not enough at this point. You need to just get some relevance in the damage department because otherwise, you're not doing your team any service. You're just really nerfing your overall potential to hold these guys off. Oh my god, Mike is just... And actually Meerkat's the one that finished him off there. Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, the artillery mage that Thoth can be is just ridiculous if you're not too careful, and since this Phoenix is doing absolutely nothing, they can just easily take it down, already down to half HP. Mr. McPopo also down to half HP as well. Missing the evade and punish here, Meerkat. Come on, man. Jeez, you can hit those. But it doesn't matter, PDM is just clearing him out.
There you go. So, I mean, Wow, I've never seen this bad of a stomp in the tournament in all my days of hosting them. It looks like a round one, and it's the finals. Is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
And this is a
But I
team we
think-
actually spectated round one, Superior and Mr. McPopo, and we did not expect them to go this far, but they tackled a lot of tough teams to get here, so I'm sure they don't want to go down like this.
Yeah, they definitely had a rocky round one, but being able to come through the tournament, getting all the way to the finals, and then meeting this, that's just an unfortunate
That's
way
very
to go.
true, yeah.
But like we said, they do still have a second game. They can sort of sit back and think about what they did wrong in terms of the drafting. And like I said, I think it's really down to the fact that they banned both Evo and Cyrus rather than banning the Thoth or the Ravana instead. So you have to see what they do going into the second game, but this looks like it's going to be finished just under the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, and at this rate, I mean, with Mr. Popo's Sobek play here, I can't even say it's just the Robin pick because, you know, just so many flubs, and you can't afford to miss those plucks on Sobek. They are so damning, yeah, especially in this kind of environment. Oh my god, Meerkat finds it. This shot into the well there. The fountain.
And the purification as well to make sure that Mr. Makoto can't even fuck him into the fountain. This should be the Titan going down here. PBM's doing a nice job of just tanking this thing down. Final Judgment use just wipes the rest of the HP off.
Mr.
10.5
McPopo does
minutes in.
find a kill, but it does not count on the scoreboard at the end there.
No, it was just after the Titan fall, so not quite gonna matter.
Yeah, incredible play from Polar Bear Mike and Meerkat. They look like they've been playing 2v2 like all their lives.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely some fantastic teamwork. It's obvious to see that these guys have played together in the past. Maybe not in the 2v2 setting, but definitely these guys have some fantastic synergy.